All right. Again, a couple of days ago, I saw Lucas Ribeiro Costa doing an interview with his teammate Neo Maema in preparation for their game, the Carling Knockout Cup semi-final clash against Marumo Gallants, which is said to take place at the Toyota Stadium in the capital city of Free State, Bloemfontein, right? And there was a question that popped up, which the interviewer asked Lucas Ribeiro Costa that will he be willing to represent Bafana if the opportunity was to present itself, right? And yes, of course, it did come with a lot of mixed reactions. Some people were agreeing with that, saying that no, he should represent Bafana, and some people disagree, saying that no, but South Africa already has got enough good players, that can represent the national team. Well, I'll look at it from a neutral perspective. You know what I'm saying? So I won't actually take any sides. You know what I'm saying? So I'll start with the first side where people say that he should represent the national team. I'll start there. And okay, from that particular perspective, reason why people would say that, he should represent the Bafana national team is because undoubtedly he's one of the greatest imports that we have had in the Premier Soccer League, over the past few years. And he has hit the ground running ever since he donned that t-shirt of Mamelodi Sundowns. And, you can't even dispute his qualities. He's a great footballer. He's very skillful, very pacey, very dynamic, very versatile. He can dribble, he can play in either position. He can play as a false nine, he can play in the number 10 role, he can play on the right hand side. I mean, he's just a phenomenal player to watch, right? And yes, of course, he plays like a typical Brazilian. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it didn't really come as a surprise to see his quality. You know what? To see him putting up his quality on display. And yes, not many here in the Premier Soccer League, we don't have a lot of players that can actually play in that position, who are as dynamic, as versatile as Lucas Ribeiro Costa. Despite the fact that, yes, there's Rilo Mofokeng, we already have Temba Zwane, who unfortunately is on the sidelines, and then we also have Tito Maswangani. Yes, Tito, he hasn't been at his best. Excuse me. Tito hasn't been at his best so far, right? But also that does not really, you can't really say, you can't dismiss the fact that Tito is not a quality player. He is. He's a phenomenal player, right? So despite the fact that he's off form for now, right, does not necessarily mean that you have to just dismiss the fact that he's a quality player, because we all know that Tito Maswangani is a quality player. So back to Lucas Ribeiro. I mean, look at Lucas Ribeiro. Lucas Ribeiro has already played like 52 matches across the 2 seasons so far for Mamelodi Sundowns, right? He has already played 52 matches and he has scored 22 goals in 52 matches. That's incredible. 22 goals in all competitions. Plus, he also has got 10 assists for Mamelodi Sundowns. So that shows that this man is a quality player. That's like he literally has got 32 goal contributions. You know what I'm saying? In the 2 years that he has been there. Remember, he got an injury last season, so there were several games that he didn't play. Plus, he didn't play the MTN 8 final. You know what I'm saying? Against Orlando Pirates. And he also didn't play against TS Galaxy, in that defeat to TS Galaxy in the Carling Knockout Cup where they went on to lose on penalty shootout. You know what I'm saying? However, he did play an important role in helping Mamelodi Sundowns win the African Football League. He played an important role in helping Mamelodi Sundowns win the DStv Premiership last season. You know what I'm saying? So it just tells you that this man is a quality player. You know what I'm saying? Um, and to be honest, from my own perspective, it looks very unlikely that he will get a call up for Brazil. It's very unlikely that he's going to get a call up for Brazil because there's already a lot of great players. We all know that Brazil has got so many world-class players. The likes of Vinicius Jr., Rafinha, Rodrigo, Inacio Jesus, Savinho, Estevao Willian, who else? Andreas Pereira. You know what I'm saying? There's also Endrick there. And then Neymar might return from injury. You know what I'm saying? But he just got injured once again. You know what I'm saying? Gabriel Martinelli, Anthony, even though Anthony hasn't been at his best at Man United, even Willian from Real Betis, You know what I'm saying? So Brazil has got plenty of world-class talent. So it's very unlikely that Lucas Ribeiro will play for Brazil. To be honest, I don't see that happening anytime soon, right? It's very unlikely. And remember, age is catching up with him. He's already 26 now. He's 26 or 25, if I stand to be correct. It's either he's 25 or 26. You know what I'm saying? And he's yet to don the colors of the Samba boys. So I would say to Lucas Ribeiro Costa that he should take this opportunity to represent Bafana Bafana. Plus, him representing our country will offer us so much value. You know what I'm saying? In terms of us really competing with, some of the, greatest nations on the footballing sphere, right? Such as Spain, you know what I'm saying, Argentina, even Brazil, he's native, countries like Germany, Italy. It can actually help us because of, we now know that he's such a great player, he's a quality player. And looking on the other side of people that said, yo, he shouldn't represent our country, it is kind of valid. But to be honest with you guys, yes, South Africa, we do have great players. But look, I'm saying that it's very important that we do have depth. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that he plays for Mamelodi Sundowns, and those Mamelodi Sundowns players are the backbone of our national team. And Lucas Ribeiro Costa plays with those players, and they formed the great combination. They formed great chemistry. You know what I'm saying? And which is also going to be vital. Which is going to be vital for our national team. I know a lot of Kaizer Chiefs fans are not happy about that because we already know that Lucas Ribeiro Costa has already tormented their team enough, right? In every game that he has played against Kaizer Chiefs, Lucas Ribeiro Costa has really tormented them. He already has scored about 2 goals against them so far. 3 goals. He already has got 3 goals in 5 matches against Kaizer Chiefs, including an assist. So that's why it's understandable why Kaizer Chiefs fans are not happy, why they don't want him there. You know what I'm saying? But we got to look at the bigger picture, guys. Yes, I understand he's not South African, da-da-da-da. Yes, there are South Africans who are better suited, right, to play for the national team. But let's look at the bigger picture, guys. Let's look at the bigger picture. And soon we're going to be having an African Cup of Nations, in Morocco. And I'm saying that we should go all out and actually win it. So let's hope that Lucas Ribeiro Costa gets his South African citizenship. And let's hope that Hugo Bruce does consider. Despite the fact that also another South American native, the Uruguayan Gaston Sereno, has also obtained a South African citizenship, expressing his desire to want to don the colors of Bafana Bafana. However, it seems like Hugo Bruce doesn't take any much interest in that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying that it's only for now that he's writing him off. Because remember at the beginning, he wrote off Mshishi. And look now, Mshishi has actually been proving himself to the point where Hugo Bruce has got no choice to call him up. So I'm saying to Sereno that Sereno must also keep on working hard and actually prove himself. Just let me know about what you guys think in the comments.